Well, the one tank driver had gotten off his tank, and he'd gone ashore kind of looking around to see where he was going to go, and he stepped on a landmine. It blew his heel. The whole heel just opened up in his shoe. That heel part just opened up. And he come back, and he'd got him back on the tank some way. And he came back, and he wanted to see what he could do. So he got off, and we looked at it, and it just peeled off, like your sole on your shoe would peel off. And I opened it up and took the tongue depressors and scraped it out, whatever's in there, in the blood and stuff. And then I put butterfly bandages. We had to make our own because they didn't have them. We made them out of tape. Put that all around it. Had to cut his shoe off to start with. And then taped his foot up with an ace bandage. And I said, why don't you just lay down here and we'll get somebody to take you back to the ship. I'm from a farm up in Oregon. He says, I don't need all that kind of stuff. He says, just get me back on my tank. So he climbed back on the tank, and away he went.
Wow.
I had his name and his number, and I gave that to his officer, and so they checked it later. Then about, almost been 40 years later, I was up in Oregon, in Yachats, Oregon, where they have a big campground like. My wife's uncle was there, and we went walking to get the mail. And here comes some guy down the road limping, kind of limping, walking away. He's older than I was. He was probably in his 80s by then. Come limping around, and he looks at me, and he's about 100 yards away. But he still sees me, and I hear this guy cussing at me. You SOB, you're the one SOB. And my uncle says, what's this? Are we going to get involved in something? I said, I don't know who it is. And I got closer, and he says, you're the SOB that fixed my foot.